The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense comes onto the field first today. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ives. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So Iowa's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jess.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's the handoff. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong.
Breaks into the open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Dean. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. They're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Gives it soon as he got it.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
Running to Green. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He makes the catch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Clark. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Punt is in the air. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, lost to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Moulton. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got a man, it's Williams. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Turning it on. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Hawkeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Moulton. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Heaves it on the run. He's got an open man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Ives. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. This one's complete. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Huskers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The play action fake. He got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Looking for the time with the extra point. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man down the middle. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear...
There he goes. They'll get the first down and spot it on the 49. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Ives. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Huskers have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle, it's Mills. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
And we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Ball State came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Muncie had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Dean. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wide receiver going in motion. give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Firing to the right, complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Pulls and fires complete. At the 45 on its way. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Off the RPO, complete. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Iowa! They take the lead with the 6. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Huskers will punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They use the end around first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Gives them a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Raiola. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 30. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to the ground. Got enough for the first down. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Iowa stands at the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Iowa! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Back open in the middle.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run the screen. They got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running.
There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it down the left side. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Back to pass, it's Raiola. It's caught. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Off the play fake on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Hawkeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On the direct snap, it's Dean. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point, call the... Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Got him, and nobody's close. Racing down the left side. Pins up. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. And you've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Iowa has the ball back on offense. One-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the gun.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Back to throw, it's Raiola. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this.